Oh my God, that is outstanding. Hi guys, today we are making my outstanding lamb and feta burgers. Got some really good quality lamb, got some nice feta cheese, some cheddar cheese, some brioche buns. This is going to be all brought together with some fresh tzatziki. It's an outstanding recipe. Watch this till the end because it's really, really good. Let's start off by getting our ingredients ready. I'm going to start with my onions and peppers. So just a rough chop and then straight into the food processor. And I'm just going to do the same thing with one bell pepper. I'm using a yellow bell pepper. Straight into my food processor with these peppers. And one small clove of garlic. And that's just going to go straight in. Perfect. And then let's give this a blitz. Perfect, that smells amazing. That smells really good. Really happy with that. I want to add this to my lamb mince, but if I add this as it is, it's just going to release so much moisture and water, and it's going to give me like a really wet mixture, and it's not going to form into a burger, and it's just not going to be very pleasant. So what I am going to do is I'm going to get a cloth like this, and I'm just going to place my ingredients from here directly into onto the cloth. Okay, so what you do is you get your ingredients from you get your cloth from each corner, and you just get your ingredients into a ball, get a cloth ready, and just squeeze out all of that moisture. And that's it, all the moisture's out now. Right, I've got some beautiful lamb mince here, and this is a meat to fat ratio of 80-20. This is really delicious New Zealand lamb, and we're just going to go straight in with our peppers and onions and garlic. And what this is calling out for now is some some pepper, lots of salt, dried oregano, touch of granulated garlic, and we're just going to go ahead and give this a really good mixture. Right, our lamb is looking good, and I'm just going to add the next step. Right, I've got these delicious cubes of feta, and I'm just going to sprinkle them into my mixture. So I'm going to do the same thing with our white cheddar. Right, and again, this is we're just going to place these little nuggets of cheese into our burger mixture. We're going to give this another mix and just make sure all of this cheese is mixed up into our burger. I can't wait, so I'm just going to let this refrigerate for about 10 minutes. Okay, so while our lamb is in the refrigerator, we are going to get started with the rest of our burger, and I'm going to start by just toasting my brioche bun. Just going to lay it on a dry pan there, and now we're going to get started with some tzatziki. Right, so for our tzatziki we need 2 spoons of Greek yogurt, and I've got a little bit of cucumber which I'm just going to grate into this bowl here. Place some salt in our cucumber, and we're going to leave it like that for about 10 minutes, right? Right, that's been 10 minutes, and what's happened in that 10 minutes is that salt has released even more moisture out of that cucumber. So what we're going to do is we're going to just strain out this cucumber. Right, so we're going to add our now dried cucumber to our yogurt, along with some fresh garlic. Okay, and with our fresh garlic we're just going to create a little bit of a puree, but I'm going to start by just chopping it up really fine. Go ahead and grab some salt directly onto the board, and just use the salt and the edge of your knife just to grind out a nice puree. Right, so that can go straight into our tzatziki, into our yogurt. Looking good. And then we're going to go in with some mint. Now you can use dill if you prefer, but I'm a big mint fan, plus this is going in on lamb, so it's even better. Right, my buns are done, so I'm just going to set these to one side. Beautiful. And that's just going to go directly into my yogurt mixture. Right, we're going to go in with a touch of salt, good hit of pepper, and just give it a good mix. I almost forgot some lemon juice. And here we go. This is my finished tzatziki. This looks outstanding. The Greeks really got it right when they done with this one. Right guys, our lamb mince has been in the fridge for 10 minutes. It's perfect now. I'm going to form my patties. Got my trusted ramekin here, and I'm just going to line it with some plastic wrap. So you've got to be a little bit delicate, okay? So we're just going to grab a nice sized burger, quite delicate with it and not too rough. Right, before I even put it in the ramekin, just look at it. So you've got cubes of cheddar, you've got feta, you've got onion, you've got yellow peppers, you've got lots of feta on this side. This is just going to be outstanding. Right, let's put this into our mix, into our ramekin, and just give it a nice tap down. Right, so all I'm going to do now is I'm going to tip this down, give it a little press. Out she comes. And there you have it. So that is a beautiful, beautifully formed patty, and this is going to be outstanding. Right, before this burger hits that hot pan, it's just going to get some salt and pepper, and because I just want it to form that crust, and just a touch of granulated garlic. Let's go in with our burger. Just look at that, looks stunning. Beautiful. And I'm not going to play around with this. It's quite delicate. You don't want to like mess around with it. It's going to get one flip on each side. That's it. Okay, my lamb is coming along. It smells divine. I can't wait to get into that. And while I'm waiting for that to cook, I'm just going to start with my salad. And I'm going to start by just slicing some thin tomatoes. Guys, I'm not going to be using lettuce for this burger. Instead, I'm using kale. I'm just going to give it a good whack of salt, pepper, olive oil, and just going to mix it up. Right, you can see this cheese oozing out of the side. That's absolutely heaven. So as that kind of like just develops, it's going to create a little bit of a crust, and that's just going to be so much flavor in the finished product. Okay guys, I'm going to give this a flip. It's been about 3 or 4 minutes. Just going to tuck in some of this cheese on the side. Want it to stay intact, and let's go nice and confident. Beautiful, look at that. And you can just see the cheese on the side just oozing out. You just know this is going to taste good, and it smells divine. That lamb just smells outstanding. Right, okay, our burger is ready. It's looking outstanding, it's smelling outstanding. The aroma in this room right now is just immense. Now, even though this burger has feta and cheddar, it's still not a burger unless you got this processed American cheese, in my opinion. So, I might get some stick as always, but it's a burger, so for me, this is mandatory. Great. So now let's quickly build our burger. Okay, so let's start with this delicious tzatziki. Look at that thick, beautiful Greek tzatziki. Top the base of our bun with this beautiful kale, which has been dressed in salt, pepper and olive oil. Right, and now let's top this kale with our beautiful burger. I'm just going to tuck in some of this cheese that's stripped out of the sides. You want all of that, man. You want all of that. You ready for this? There she goes. Outstanding. It really does smell and look delicious. And we're going to top this with 1 tomato. And we're going to crown this masterpiece. Right, this is my perfect lamb and mint burger, fit for a king. Just look at that, outstanding. Okay, let's get stuck in. I can't wait. Let's go straight in. Oh wow, it's delicious. The lamb is so rich. You really get that feta with the tzatziki. It just kind of cuts through everything. Oh my god, that is outstanding. And it's far too messy to eat on camera. That really is good. It's one of the best burgers you'll ever eat in your life. Next time you have a barbecue, chuck a few of those burgers on the grill and see what response you get. That's not just delicious, it's absolutely effing delicious. Try these ones, I'm immense.